We are live right now. Yes, indeed. We are live right now. And right before I start this video or the stream, I like to be very clear. My name is Ella from Creative Sound. And pick up these t-shirts at creative.com. Absolutely. But I want to be very clear on what's going on here. Before we move forward, this is the top of the video. A lot of you guys are probably like, the first 2 to 5 minutes matters to a lot of you guys, right? I may have made it more I may have made this 4.6 Studio One 4.6 more than it supposed to be, or gave it a pedestal in the sense of like this big old what's going on, blah blah blah. So if you're watching this video and then 4.6 finally released and it not be up to the point of, or up to the status of how I'm kind of like making it like awareness type deal, don't shoot the messenger. I just love what I do as a music producer, as a music composer. I love using Studio One, and I've already stated that Studio One had everything that you could possibly want. There are a few things that they could work on that could make better, but it was like all in all, when it all boils down to, is like, what could you possibly do inside of Studio One to make it better than what it already is? Like, I feel like it's already at a great, is great at what it is. However, when you post things online, it raises the antennas. It raised questions, and it spark conversations around the community that you cannot ignore. And so therefore, that's not the one I want to show. Let me switch to that one. Therefore, when you do things like this, it raises questions. And I kind of been like tapped on the hand already a little bit for it, not directly, but it's like, okay, what okay. Actually, yes, I have directly. Like, people just been coming on some of my videos and saying some things, and so here we are. You can see the image right here above me, right? I want you guys to take a moment and read what that says, and I want to see if you could pick up the same thing that I picked up, because to me, I read Studio One 4.6 launch party. And this is a Red Bull event. This is done at the Red Bull Studios in London. It sounds like a big deal to me, because if you guys know anything about Red Bull Studios, and when they do anything, it's usually big scale type events, big scale type things. You know what I mean? Launch party. What are we launching? 4.6? What do you mean by what do you mean by launch? That's my question. Now Personas is a company that has a history of launching hardware, mix boards, studio speakers, live speakers, racks, releasing hardware such as compressors and EQ. They even have the iPad where it talks to stage box, wirelessly connected across the room. They are always launching new things like that. But Studio One is the first thing that's mentioned in this picture. What are we talking about? You know what I mean? And so that raised the question as to like, okay, so what's going on? So I've done dumb streams like a couple times already, giving you guys speculation as to what I don't know. I did my last stream was like launch clips, and the reason why I said launch clips, and then someone hit me, what we need launch clips for? Why would you do you use launch clips? We don't need Studio One looking like or being able to live. We already have a. Hey man, it is what it is. But if you are a Studio One user like I myself here, then you will know that they released a video using the Atom Pad, which by the way is designed for Studio One, and I felt like it's proprietary to Impact, which is an instrument that is a sampling instrument inside of Studio One that they also redid like a few updates back. And this was put out, and I say proprietary because as soon as you load up Impact, the 4 top rotary knobs here is automatically like you don't have to. You don't need to sign anything. This is automatically just work for Impact. You could definitely use this. This thing is designed, well designed for navigating around Studio One like all together, because there's bells and whistles on here that, if you need to stop, rewind, record, you need to navigate up and down the tracks, no problem. This thing does it. Access the metronome here on and off, cycle, loop, whatever. You can get the different resolutions that's actually built into the pads. You can go into settings and make this thing sensitive. Like you can control the sensitivity of the pads. You can bank over. You can do it all from here. Note repeat. Everything is done in here. But there was a video put out, a professional video that was put out. It wasn't somebody who discovered, I discovered a way I can MIDI, blah, blah. You have to go here and press preferences and change this and blah, blah, whatever, and make this work with Ableton. No, there was a professional video done with this in mind. Like Personas went in and actually configured this thing or moved things around, or Ableton Live went in and configured their software to work with this. Like there was a professional video done, put out using this. And that's where the speculation of clip launch came about. Like, okay, don't get upset at me because that's what I got out of that. Like, okay, because if you're Ableton Live user, you using the push. The push is made for Ableton Live. Why does this need to work with Ableton Live? I don't. But I get it though. I get it. Like Personas is trying to make money. It makes sense. Not only can you use this, they trying to make this more value. Put more value in this thing than not. It's not only for Studio One, but you can use it with any DAW. So it's not just sitting there collecting dust. If you decide you want to go somewhere else or do something else, hey, you don't even have to own Studio One. You can buy this anyway. That's the market that I feel like they okay, I get it. But still, I'm Ella and I have a creative mind, which is the name of the channel, Creative Sound. So like my creative mind wanders off and I start thinking about things and I'm like, clip launch. But that may or may not be true. We may not get that. And I get that. I'm not going to be upset. It's just, we just on here having fun. We just discussing about what could possibly be. But anyway, so moving on into the video, into this live stream, I'm giving you guys a platform to be able to communicate with me. I want to see what you guys think and give me the thumbs up. I appreciate the thumbs up. Like the video, subscribe to the channel, because we doing stuff like this all the time where we just talk music production. Everything music production happens here. right here on this channel, and so we're going to get into it. So today, um, the anticipated, the event went down today. Studio One 4.6, the launch party went down today, December 4th. I'm trying to find the stream where, okay, see right here it says, right, exactly. Let me close this window down right quick. Yeah, so right here it specifies the date here, December 4th, London. This went down. I was asleep when this went because right now Central Standard Time it is 9:32 p.m. Right, so 6 a.m. while I was asleep because I had to be at work later on. They on and cracking like it's midday in London, launching this party, having a great time in Studio One while I'm asleep. So when I woke up, the party, the event, everything already went down. So I'm thinking, and I'm like, okay, I'm gonna see some pictures and some videos, some links, and everybody excited. Somebody gonna talk about it, do a blog right quick, blah blah blah. None of that happened. It was like crickets. I've seen nothing, and I've received messages from several of you guys about same the same situation. Like, bro, like, do you know anything? Like, what is going on? Like, again, you look at that picture above me. This makes it feels like it's huge when it probably really isn't. I don't know what happened, but I was able to find a couple of blogs and things people saying, which gave me confidence as to it gave me confidence knowing that I'm not that crazy. I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy because there's some other people who's thinking the same thing. I am not at liberty to say who these people are or where I found these resources. You guys have to do the search yourself, but out of respect, I don't want to get in trouble with anybody. Um, yeah, I don't want to be the cause of anything. I'm just gonna read them. I'm not gonna say who posted them, but there was like several people who were saying some of the same things that I was telling you guys. uh okay, so let's see if I can. All right, so this one. Now, off of one of the trusted blogs that I've seen, there was someone that mentioned some things to look forward to, and in 4.6 seems like a significant update, but it could not be. Did these could be totally false. It could be something someone made up, but I think it's still fun. It's still fun to see what this person think that the update could possibly be. I don't know. And maybe the reason why none of us was able to see what was going on as far as like updates, whatever. Maybe everyone has to agree to a non-disclosure agreement. I didn't sign one, so I'll give y'all what I think. I'm gonna give y'all. Let me read. What are y'all? What's up, J Beats? Really dope. Black Ave. What's up, Ricardo? They trying to follow Akai route with Ableton. What do you mean by that? Ah, get it. Okay. Okay. That makes sense. Because Akai makes all of Ableton Live stuff. And so Persona's trying to be another supplier. Like, try to come in that space. Because personas, at the end of the day, they are a hardware company. So you might be on to something that that might very much say, hey, um, the push is not the only thing that can get the able to live community going. Hey, use one of these. Like you could achieve the same thing and you save a whole lot of money if you buy one of these. Because what could you use the push for other than able to live? Like, could you use the push for something else? I mean, essentially, it's a MIDI device, so I would suspect that yeah. But the way that thing is designed, I'm just thinking you're not gonna you're not gonna gain much successful or sexy results. You know what I mean? As if you was to use that with Ableton. Those two gorgeous screens, or was it? Is it two? Or was it one big one? But basically, the way that screen design is so beautiful. Could you utilize those features? Based on a push in another DAW. Maybe not. So I don't know. Uh, I wish they had streamed. That's what I'm saying. I wish they would have too. And that's what I was trying to. I was trying to get that information from the Personas Studio One group, but one or two things could have happened. Either the people who run that group, were um were in the dark about what's going. I don't believe that, so I ain't gonna even say that. I just felt like the way that they handled the situation, they was really quiet. No one in the Persona Studio One group was supportive in that vein. Everybody was like, "Don't worry about it. Like just focus on what you can do now in the Studio One. Don't worry about the update. Like whatever." I was blue. I was like, "What? Really?" It was like pushing it off to like some of the administrators was like, "No, we shouldn't be talking about. Let's not focus on that. Let's just focus on what this group was created for, which is supporting people, giving support to people who have issues with the current version. Don't worry about you other guys that use Studio One and everything working great, and you just love Studio One to the point where you anxious about what the update is because someone did post this event up here. Don't worry about that. Like just okay." That's how I felt. Like really, and no one is saying anything. Everybody is acting like they don't know nothing, and I get it. If you signed an agreement, you can't say anything. But it's just the way that they. I mean, I don't know, man. Like it just sounded really. This just looks fishy to me. Like again, I may be blowing this out of proportion, but like it's fun. All right, let's get to what this guy said. All right, I'm gonna come back to you guys. All right, so in 4.6, new features will be updated browser UI with new gallery view. That's dope. I like that idea. If that's wishful thinking, that's a great wishful thought because I thought the same thing. I've actually mentioned that in another video that I did when I started exploring Bitwig. I love Bitwig browser. It is so dope to me how you can get things and how it's organized. The browser we have now is like so 1981, 1972. I don't know. Like, like it's simple, but it's not. It's not. It like you going to find things is see in Bitwig everything is color coded. The icons are like the icon reflects what waves are, what your MP3s are, your VST2s, your VST3s, or your um loops, samples, MIDI. Like everything has different icons and they're color coded in a way that it's beautiful. It's beautiful. Like I love it, and so I just thought it would be cool if Personas was to do something like that. You know, seeing that we have the drag and drop thing on lock, hey, it would. Like, I thought it would be. I don't know. So that's one of them. Okay, the next one is can now convert instrument parts to patterns. I thought we could already do that, but maybe there's a better way or a new, sexier way. I don't know. Personas Exchange interface update. Who uses Exchange? Raise your hand. Give me a thumbs up. Okay, I didn't see no thumbs up, so maybe none of y'all use Exchange. Okay, so the idea behind Personas Exchange interface is that everyone is collaboratory. You know, this is a collaborating effort. So I pulled a couple things down and it was very useful, like a couple of presets to some plugins I use, um, MIDI, loops, even presets more so than anything. So it's supposed to be like a community type deal where if you create something pretty dope, you'll upload it to the Exchange, make it public. Anybody else using Studio One can go and pull it down. All this was inside of Studio One, like it's right there, and it's like makes you. It just makes it more exciting, like more of a exciting type of collaborating deal. You know, that's what that was. So they're updating that. All right. So the next one is support for tied notes and patterns. I don't know. I don't know if I need that, but okay. We'll see if that's an update. I will definitely explore that and see what's up with that. The next one is improved tempo matching, meaning like if you throw something in Studio One, Studio One will have a better chance in capturing the tempo, match tempo really quick. Like I think you can do in Ableton Live. Like everything is quick and easy. Like okay, I would love to see that if that's what that is. And then the next section, new podcast production template macro page. That's pretty cool. I like to see that. That's I have a few buddies that use they use okay. I have a few buddies that started podcasts. They came to me wondering what they should use, and I suggested Studio One because Studio One is pretty easy. You can get to it, navigate. You know, it's dope, right? It's that thing. Podcast production template. I don't know how would they do that? Like macro page. Now let's okay. I'm pretty sure if that is if things are what it's supposed to be, I'm pretty sure that when we get this update, it's gonna be like we're gonna get in and be like, oh, so this is a new podcast production template macro page. This is dope. This makes sense. You know what I mean? I think it's gonna be one of those things. Yeah. But right now, just reading words and that could possibly just be speculations. It's not even facts. We don't know for a fact. Another one is a new plugin pedal board. A pedal board. What y'all think about that? A pedal board. Give me thumbs up, guys. I need those thumbs up on this video, man. I'm giving y'all exclusive information that could very much be a bunch of bull or it could be the real deal. So I need them thumbs up, bro. Like a lot of y'all could not find this information. Y'all didn't even know this stuff exists, and I'm giving it to y'all. Whether it's the truth or not, it's fun learning that what could possibly happen in 4.6 because y'all couldn't find it. I was able to find it. So I'm gonna need y'all to give me some thumbs up on this video. I appreciate it. And also subscribe. That will be nice as well. All right, so the next thing, the next one kind of corresponds with the previous one, which is updated Empire. I don't really use Empire. I usually use, like, for my amps, I use an amp inside of Waves. Waves had a decent one. Like, I usually go to that one when I get a project with bass in there, because Waves has this deep bottom bass sound that just like it's going through a DI, and it's just it's there. I like how it does that. And then for my pedals and things like that, I usually use Native Instrument guitar effects if I'm dealing with a guitar. You know what I mean? I though that's where it is for me. The third one is state space modeling, amp, and effects. I think that those three right there I just mentioned could, like, couple, combine into one thing. I'm not sure. Now that would be interesting to see that modeling, amp, and effects. It sounds like they're trying to that sounds like Native Instruments guitar effects. Just reading that. I also deal with Slate has one in their bundle called the Thump. I believe that's what it's called. Something like that. The Thor. I think it's Thor. Basically, it's like effects, like guitar effects, pedals. It's like, yeah. It would be like Empire, the Studio One Empire. That's, I guess I don't know. And then the last one is a dynamic moving image as opposed to snapshots. Load your own IRs. I don't know what IRs are, but dynamic moving image as opposed to snapshots. I never use snapshots. I usually just save as presets. But dynamic moving image. I get it. I didn't know what that was at first. But I had to think about it. You know how in your instruments and effects, where you see all of your thumbnails for all the instruments and effects, whatever, like all of Studio One are already, like, pre-populated. You don't have to do anything. Your third party stuff, you have to go in and save snapshots in order for it to be a thumbnail in your browser list. But if we can have dynamic moving images already in there, like by default, like, that would be pretty cool. Now I think that's what that's saying. That's what I want to say. I want to say that's what it is. And maybe load your own IRs is loading your own image. Say, like, you wanted to put your own image as opposed to, then that might be cool. That might be pretty cool. Have your own image. Like, so now, like, we go further into customization, which is pretty dope. I don't know. What are y'all thinking? Let's go to the comments and see what you guys are thinking. Let's see. What's good, Black Av? I already said that. I'm just going up the line like I got a lot going on. Let's see. James, what's up, man? So Ableton Lite comes with the most Akai products now. Yeah, Akai. Yeah. Ableton and Kai is like on a whole nother level right now. And which might make sense if Personas is trying to like link up with them or whatever. I don't know. Just let's see. Talking about my birth year. Ricardo, man, hey, and I'm thinking like, what years did I mention? I said 1981, and then I jumped to 72. I don't know. I don't know which one is it. And I don't want to tell your age, man. But that's what's up. Um, CTK Beats, what's up? Hey man, you ain't miss anything, man. We just on here talking, man. We talking about the possibilities, what could be, what we talking about what's up, and I really don't know. I really don't know what's going on. We just came across some posts online that could possibly be the update for 4.6, but no one is like giving us the information. Everybody's on a hush hush about it, and so the first piece of information that I found, I thought I'll share it with y'all and see what y'all thoughts are. Which means that it could very well be true or not true. But it was just fun. It's fun right now knowing that there is a list out there that could possibly be, what to look forward to. That's the whole point. That's the whole vibe behind it. It's like we just having fun. We don't know what's going on. But there is a list. Like someone took the time out and created a list. You know what I'm saying? Someone created a list and was like, "Hey, this is the new features." Now that this may or may not be something major to some of you guys, but I could see quite a few things in here that could be substantial. It makes it worth. Now here's other thing that I found. I heard that the release date is December 10th. I'm giving y'all all the goodies, man. Y'all need to give me some more likes. I need some more thumbs up, man. I'm looking at 100 people that have seen this views and I only got 7 likes, man. I need at least a good 50. A good 50 likes, man. I'm spilling beans. I could possibly get in trouble for saying, well, they didn't make me sign anything, so I can't get in trouble for anything. But I mean, if this is true, I'm pissing off some people. And all you could do is just sit there and be like, man, I can't tell them nothing, but I can't say nothing. I signed an agreement. Somebody in trouble. Cause if y'all put this online and I got to it, somebody in the sport beans. I don't know. I'm saying I can't say who it is. If y'all do the research and y'all find something, y'all may find something. But there's a couple of people so far that I came across. Let me see. I need to do a comparison. 2 different lists that I seen. Yeah, they both are pretty much saying the same thing. But see, look, check this out. This is how I feel better about not blowing this out of proportion because other people feel the same way. Again, you're looking at the post behind me, the image above me, like Studio One 4.6, like so you thinking update, right? Exactly. I was too. So I'm just, I don't know, shutting up the people who's like, yeah, this is just an event to release some products. That's what it really, nigga, dude. bruh, bruh, really? Okay, so someone says, I assume that they're having a launch party. This could be a significant update. Someone else thought it was a significant update as well. All right, that's the whole point of that. And then I got another one. I was just screenshotting things. Searching for the new feed. Okay, no, that's Okay, another one says searching for new features and possible leak links has proved inconclusive. So we'll just have to wait and see. As for the launch party, not really sure one's needed for 4.6, but maybe if it had been version 5, it would have made more sense. You get what I'm saying? This person was saying, like, why the big launch party if this not going to be 5.0? You get what I'm saying? And so he was saying it would make more sense if it was 5.0. Surely have a launch party would indicate something more than just a maintenance update with a few updates for personas, live mixes thrown in. One can only hope. That's kind of the whole point of me saying that, because I've gotten tapped on my hand like bruh, it's not that serious. Come on, man. Again, I'm having fun. There's no, I'm not getting in my feelings, whatever. I'm just showing y'all. We're having fun. I just want to talk to you. This is my excuse to talk to y'all anyway, so it's all good. Appreciate the likes and the subscribe, and just, hey man, we doing these type of things all the time. We stream live all the time. Yeah, we stream live. We here, man. We here doing more videos, tips and tricks and things like that. I also use Machine, so stay tuned for a bunch of Machine videos that will pop up in the near future, like the really near future, because I gotta keep y'all update on that, because that actually, to be honest, I use Machine in Studio One in conjunction with itself all the time, like all the time. Everything complete. I use complete all the instruments to create commercial music and things like that. I also use UJam guitars and stuff like that. There's just different things that I like. Some of my go-tos that I do. I did a video on that not too long ago. The UJam, the carbon guitar. Absolutely. I hope they add some programming features more than just the macros like Reaper. Studio One can benefit from that. Remember Studio One X? Studio One X. I don't remember Studio One X. But I mean, I ain't against that. It sounds like you know what you're talking about. So that would be pretty cool to see. Impulse response. Okay. Right, Mr. Thanks for joining, by the way. He said I can't find anything on the net for 4.6. That's exactly why I should be at 50 likes, bro. I need to be at 50 likes. I give y'all way more than y'all could find. Y'all may be able to find it because I told you it's out there. But a lot of you guys came to me like, bro, what do you know? I'm like, it's time to go live. Let me show y'all something. But it's been like that for me too. Like, it's been hush hush, like quiet. Nobody saying nothing. Nada. I'm guessing we'll start seeing videos and things like that maybe pop up throughout the week. As time matures, we'll start to see things trickle in or whatever. But after you say Studio One 4.6, December 4th, launch party in London, in the London studio. which which clearly it said it was from 1 to 6 p.m. in the London time, which already passed, because even right here it's like 10 p.m. It's probably like, I don't know, 6 a.m. there. I don't know. Like the times like really like so far apart. The event being over, well over, because like I said, when I woke up at 12, no, it was, I woke up around 10 a.m. this morning because I had to be at work at 12. The event was started and ended. Everybody had a great time already while I was asleep. And we still can't find nothing on, like, you can't tell me that this event that happened in London wasn't inspiring and exciting to the point where we start to see pictures and things like that. But we can't find nothing. Like, what's going on? What is up, man? And you not think that if the community is not going to be like what y'all doing? I just like Studio One, bro. I like Studio One. So I don't know. I might be digging in further than I'm supposed to, but I think it's fun. I like it. Somebody tell me what's going on in 4.6. Why are people so negative? That, man, that's a good point, Christian. I don't know. I don't know. It's just the way of life, I guess. And people are gonna always be negative and say something stupid and retarded just so they can feel superior. You know. I don't know. I really don't care. It doesn't matter to me. I'm good with it. That's why I'm live. I went live with them, bringing it to the people. Personas is stuck. Nothing new. You might have a point, Robert. You very may have a point, but who knows? I don't know. They ain't told me nothing, you know. So it's like I'm with y'all. I'm with y'all right now. A Studio One expert website has an event today in London, December. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's exactly what I'm saying. It was in more than that. You know, it was in more than one place. It was on Studio One expert website. It was on Pro Tools expert website. It was on Facebook Studio One group. That's where I found out about it. And none of the guys in there wanted to talk. No one was saying anything. They kept saying, just wait and see. Just wait and see what happens. Okay. But here's the thing with me. Here's the thing that's eating me up. Like, the launch party happened today. It is December 4th, right? Yeah, the launch pad. So I'm thinking that we got the release. Like, this should be, I should be able to update my Studio One to 4.6. But again, nothing. It's crazy. I don't know. I'm like, all right, I gotta wait till December the 4th. Okay. You know what? Now I'm thinking about it. I might be out of order doing this live stream or doing live streams because maybe this was an event for just people that were in the area. Now that I'm thinking about it, it just now came to me. Maybe this was an event for the people, Studio One users in the area, and this wasn't meant to like leak. No one was supposed to know that there was a 4.6 yet. Maybe the event happened, letting you guys, or you know, Studio One, like personnel in the group know, okay, this is what we're looking at, and then this is the date that we're going to release everything. But no one said we couldn't talk about it. It was just put out there. But I mean, no, I take that back. It was fun to just say that right now, but now because now I'm thinking, why would it be on Studio One Expert site? That's a public site. So that's not. I don't know, man. I'm just puzzling my own brain, and I'm hurting myself. I wasn't a big fan of Ableton, but everything that comes out has some kind of affiliation with Ableton. As if Studio One team up with them, I feel something major coming. Plus, Ableton can rewire and. Hey, man. Look, this is probably worth putting on the screen. This man right here said it. This dude right here, CTK Beats, just said what I just said earlier. But I got smacked on the hand earlier for saying, we don't. Man, I don't know. We can only speculate with the information that was given to us. We can only draw conclusions with the information provided. We can only put two and two together with the videos they post online. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I thought I was the only one. But okay. James said, and then they made a big deal about it having it on London and with Red Bull, which Red Bull doesn't do basic events. Another another comment worth posting. Big on the screen here. James has spoken. My point exactly. I've also mentioned that in the beginning of the video. If you know Red Bull do big events. It's a big deal when Red Bull is in the picture. Why isn't there any details about Studio One 4.6 scrolling on the web? Come on, man. Like, really? I even went to Red Bull, like their Instagram. I didn't see anything. I wouldn't suspect to see anything, not for something like this, but I don't know. I went there anyway to see if I could see something. I never visited Red Bull Instagram page anyway. But I see that they not gonna post anything like that. But I mean, I don't know, man. I hey. Now, Mr. Robert, you sound like someone else I talked to earlier today. Now, it's not that I'm not feeling Studio One. I feel Studio One. I love Studio One. It's just my thing is, like, when you look at this, you going about your happy life, making beats, like doing your thing, and then you look up one day and you see this. Maybe I should update this picture to give y'all the dates and where it is. But you look up on your Facebook feed and you see an event that will be going down Matter of fact, this was playing like weeks. I mean, it playing longer than that, but like I saw this post like a week ago or maybe longer. So when you're going through your feeds and you see Studio One 4.6, now like I said before, you going through your life, living a happy life, you working in the program that you like, I already said it. What could they possibly add in Studio One? What could they possibly put in here? I think Studio One is pretty solid. A few things I would like to see, but it's solid enough to the point where I can work in it until you know something else happen, right? And so you see this post, and then you go, 4.6, and then they put a date on there, December 4th. So you wait till December 4th. December 4th came and went, according to London, and then you look in your Studio One, and you hit update, and it's not updating. It's like, okay, well, I want to know what this event was about. No one went live about it. No one is saying much of anything about it. You can't get information in the Studio One Facebook group. You can't get information on the Instagram page, Studio Persona's Instagram page. You go to Twitter, you can't even get any information. Then you go to uh, um, Google, and you Google in 4.6, and you really not seeing anything. Like, so then it starts to get a little aggravating, and it starts to get like, ah, it's not a big deal, but it's like, why ain't nobody saying nothing? So, which makes it feel like there's something bigger about this. So that's all I'm saying. It's not that I'm not feeling it. It's just like, what's going on? But along the journey, along the way, I had people chastising me about how I'm going about this. Being a YouTube content creator is very important and very vital that I have all of this information. I have this hunger about information, especially about things that I like to use and things that can enhance my workflow and things, you know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like, really? I was chastised, guys. Had some people telling me, don't worry about it. Like, you digging deeper than it really is. All right, let's do another search here. Let's see if we can find something. And I'm sorry, guys, if dang, it's a bunch of stuff popped up. I can't really show you guys what I'm searching because I don't want to get in trouble. But you guys are welcome to look the stuff up yourself if you like. I welcome you to do that. But I also had a couple of buddies who, well, one guy came and told me that this may be released on the 10th. And I had somebody who said that they will be uploading some videos and stuff like that later on. I don't know when later on is, but I'm looking forward to see some stuff like what happened at the event. So now on the Pro Tools Expert website, it says 4.6 is coming. Sign up in a 10. Okay, the event already happened, so that's old. Um, Somebody, there's a lot of things people are hoping for. Improve MIDI functionality. I've been said that, but I do hope that I hope to see that. That would be major. Marquis said it was a very big deal. Absolutely. I couldn't agree more. Been with them 5 year plus now. This is a horse. This is a horse malarkey. I'm being real friendly with. I get it, man. I get it. I get it. Um, I try to doing the same thing so I won't be demonetized. You know what I'm saying? You know how that goes. He said, "Oh, you don't know what malarkey is." um, I don't want to make you sound illiterate, but um, I tell my kids just pay attention to the context of the conversation. It will help you understand exactly what people are saying. Because my kids, you know, kids ask a lot of questions, and they will stop you and ask questions. I'm like, look, you're gonna have to start learning how not to ask so many questions and just observe and pay attention. You know what I mean? Because that you a lot of times the answers in your face. It's right there in your face. All you gotta do is just like, you know, just slow down and just think about it. So my man said, uh, he said, been with them for 5 years now. This is some horse malarkey. I'm being real friendly with the words. Basically saying this is some bull-ish. That's what malarkey means. Horse maneuver. I'm just having fun. Don't take that. Don't take that to the head. I'm just having fun here. It's all good, Christian. Just helping you understand how, you know, what's going on. That's all. What MIDI controllers come with Ableton besides the push? The Atom Pad. Hey, yeah, man, I can't let them catch me slipping, man. It's all good. I appreciate it. Um, let me. I need to see if I can find that video. There was a video. There was a video. Oh, there you go. Shit. Say no more. There's two videos out. If y'all go to Let me make sure that's right. If y'all go to Persona's YouTube channel, there's a couple of videos on it right now. Persona's Atom, Polypressure, and Ableton Live. There's this guy that's talking about how to use the Atom pad with Ableton Live. On the Persona's channel, I kid you not, I kid you not. And with that being said, I'm thinking, shouldn't this be on Ableton Live channel, showing their Ableton Live users how to use the Atom pad with their software? Why is Personas on their platform? I guess they still their product, and who knows how to use the Atom pad better than them, right? But they already made the clear presumption that we know y'all use other DAW services, DAW platforms. You can use the Atom pad with Ableton. We know y'all use Ableton. Now, okay. So y'all know Reason Studio is now a plugin inside of any DAW, right? Meaning that if you like using Reason, you can use it in, you know, elsewhere as a plugin. I don't know if that helped inspire some things. Maybe. Cause that's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking maybe Ableton Live will be a plugin inside of Studio One, or Studio One a plugin inside of Ableton Live. I don't know. It's a lot of like you already know that DAWs are able to link. So far, I think Machine and Ableton can link together. Maybe Cubase, and maybe I don't know. I forgot. But they can link, meaning that you can use your own DAW. Like if you say you saying you in a room full of music producers or musicians or whatever, and y'all can use your own DAW to link together. Meaning everything like MIDI time code. I remember I used to use MIDI time code back in the day, because I used the MPC. I had a Triton Cork Studio keyboard, and I had to sync it up with the ADATs tape decks, MIDI clock sync, and my MPC was the master, and everything else was the slave. Meaning I can hit play on it and everything else will start. Like it, boom, start, stop, rewind, that type of thing. So that's what Link is, and essentially, like you everyone right there on time, you can just do your thing. I don't know. Let's talk significance. Like, how significant do y'all think this is? Like 4.6, do you think that there's a big updates? I also think that there are some things that may have been done under hood to prepare it gets 5.0 ready. Maybe that's what 4.6 is. It definitely gets 5.0 ready. That way 5.0 comes in and slide right on. With all the little, it's like a sleigh bell. Shannon just They laying down a foundation now and getting ready for 5.0, which I don't think is coming this year. Obviously not. Like that would be ridiculous. It's already December. That don't even make sense. But perhaps next year, 2020, it may, 5.0 may release. I don't know. But I don't know. I seen some things about that as well. But again, it's just all speculations. I don't know. I don't have any facts for you guys. I'm just on here just having fun. All right, this is good. I see some keywords right now. Hold on a second. Ableton link with Adam is big launch news. Again, marketing is messing up. It must be a new marketing team or something. That's what I meant by rewired. You can open Ableton in Studio One. I got Ableton, didn't have Ableton. I got Adam, didn't have Ableton. Okay, I got you. So you must picked it up when the Adam first came out. But now it come with also Akai MPK products come with it. Really? I didn't know that. So the Adam Pad come with Akai MPK, also Akai MPK products. Wait, I'm confused. Okay. All right. I'm just getting caught up. So okay, let's talk about marketing because it was mentioned. So marketing, I will say I noticed a change in the marketing concepts. I think personally that the marketing got a whole lot better than it was when I bought in at 3.0. The marketing was terrible. The videos, like the graphic was okay, but the music was terrible. It was like, dude, how come y'all ain't hiring me to do the music? I guess everybody feel like that. Everybody feel like they're good enough to do the music, but I mean, it was like the music sucked. And you know what? I'm not going to say that because I could be talking about one of my buddies that, but I'm just being real. Like it just kind of felt mediocre. And then on top of that, I'm gonna just go out on a limb and say this: like Personas, they have a lot of Christians on their staff. And I don't like getting into religion, and I'm not about to, but I just want to mention this real quick. When you, and this is my experience, they dealing with those type of people. The marketing is never. It's almost as if that they are inclusive, like excluded from the world. You know what I mean? Like I just feel that way about Christians, and when it comes to like marketing and doing stuff on this level. Which is the reason, like, okay, like Studio One, and you could tell who designed Ableton Live versus Studio One in so many ways. Like I have many theories. I can go deep in it, but I'm not trying to go there. But it's like, Studio One is a beast. Studio One is dope, but like I've been complaining about MIDI forever now, and to them it's like, don't worry about it. It's fine. Those Christians, you know what I mean? Because most of them are church musicians. You know what I'm saying? Most of them are just playing guitars. Most of them are, drums, singing. Those are the guys that are in front of Studio One and think it's perfect and is. But you're not thinking about those guys over here that doing some hardcore hip hop, R&B, pop, EDM. You know what I'm saying? Which is the reason why Ableton Live might be on top of them, even though Christians use Ableton Live. But Christians use Ableton Live because of the live aspect. You know what I mean? So they caught on to what live could do, and for those mega churches. So now they're using live. There's a lot of churches use Ableton Live, absolutely. Um, but like stuff like that, like it's a lot of band members making suggestions, but there's not a lot of beat makers. You know what I mean? Like beat makers that's making beats for people like Jay-Z, Kanye. You know what I'm saying? I don't know, but you can still do some dope work in Studio One for those artists, for Jay-Z, Kanye, your Kanyes and your Yachty's and your no one listens to Soulja Boy anymore, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? Like Studio One is dope for that stuff anyway. But there's still some things in Studio One that I'm like, you can, like, patterns. Maybe if that one post about the update, if that's true, then it's like they finally got on board. We don't have step sequencing, like a real step sequencing. But that's something you can do in FL Studio. You know, I don't know. I remember when step sequencing was something like old people do, because it wasn't something that young people was doing, and then it just caught on. Like it just caught on to something, and boom, took off. Because step sequencing was implemented in a lot of the 808s and 303s and 909s, and this wasn't something we were doing. Now it's like you need step sequencer. I don't know. This is my opinions. These are just my opinions. I don't mean to step on anybody's toes. That certainly was not the goal. But I'm just saying, like, the marketing was, that's good for the church people. That's good enough. No, you got to go hard. If you want the world to use your product, you got to come hard. Like you got to go in. Like you're gonna have to hire some of these trap dudes. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to hire these kids. You got to put you got to put the kids. You got to elevate the kids. You just got to. And it's like the church is scared to do that. Like y'all old heads just need, like, hey, great job. Great job. Appreciate the lane that y'all set forth and how y'all paved the way. But now it's time for y'all to, like, pass the baton and, like, let these kids take over. And I feel that they kind of doing that slowly. I've noticed a shift. So now when I look at a commercial from Persona, it's like, oh, okay, yeah, all right. They fired the other producer, and this is dope. Like yeah, oh yeah, I noticed a shift there, and so it's like, okay, yeah. Even like some of the designs on the website, I noticed some changes and just how things are being done and the blogs, and I pay attention. I pay attention. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? because it's always, you could always distinguish like commercials and things like that from Reason, Ableton Live, like those, you know what I'm saying, like the vibe and the feel of the company itself in the community. You can tell it's a big difference. And you come over to Studio One, it's like you know what I'm saying, it's like there's Studio One, here they come, you know. I don't know, man. I told y'all I don't like hitting subjects like that, but uh, this reminds me when the Mortal Kombat came out with the marketing different fighters costumes, and it came out of London. The U.S. version didn't have it. Man, that's crazy. It's like that London versus U.S. Like I do feel like that a lot of times. Like when U.S. is gonna like, it's like, man, I don't know. That's a whole nother topic, that bro. That's because that subject right there goes even deeper in a lot of other categories than just Mortal Kombat. Like it's something else right there. They tried to with the Atom, and how they tried to market it. Should have partnered with someone like S1 or yourself when they created it. I appreciate that. That deserved to go on the screen. You know what I'm saying? James said they tried to with Adam, with how they tried to market it. Oh my God. Um, no, I'm not gonna go there. I'm not gonna go there. When Adam Pad came out, uh, I have a lot of respect for the people. For I'm not gonna do it. But you kind of hit something right there. But I appreciate it. I appreciate it. When they market the Atom Pad, it was a few people involved. I feel like that was a cross point. Like, okay, all right, they getting somewhere. They getting to something. And I was disappointed. No, stop. You trying to get me in trouble. You try. Mark said, I see you cleaning up your horse real good. Oh, oh man. They targeting certain demographics, certain cultures, not even the thought until they. Okay, so can you see that I'm trying to be very careful with like how I express my real feelings and thoughts about this topic, or just in general what's going on. Do you see that though? Like, can you see that for yourself? Like do you notice the like you notice me cleaning up my words, or being careful, but can do you feel like the marketing and just how do you feel like um I think Studio One is dope, period. That's why I use it. Like if I didn't think that way, I wouldn't be using the program. I didn't feel dope. They don't pay me to say that. I just you guys already seen me go through a couple, and I'm still gonna venture out. But I bought Cubase not too long ago, and I haven't dabbled in there yet. I have Reason. I had Reason for a while, but I don't have the latest version where you can use it as a plugin. I have Bitwig. Um, I love Bitwig. Ableton Live, I have that on my system, but I don't really use it as often. So I don't really dabble as much. But I like just based on like I played with Ableton first, of course, before I discovered Bitwig. But when I got Bitwig, it was like immediate, instant. It was like boom. It made better sense to me. So that's why I mess with Bitwig over Ableton Live. Um, but yeah, man, like I've always found myself coming back to Studio One. I ain't gonna lie. It's like I don't know something they did, and like Studio One is pretty dope. Like I like Studio One. I love it. As you can see on the picture, like stuff like that motivates me. Studio One just works. It is beautiful. It's fast. I can drag and drop, no problem. This is the way to do things. Is I use Logic. Logic is another one, but Logic gets on my nerves sometimes. Maybe Logic has some things that it does, and it's like go back to Studio One. God, you know. So yeah, Tropical. I much respect to you. I appreciate that. Everything is for the culture. Machine is not for the culture. What? Now Studio One is showing their stripes. FL Studio is looking like the better option from a moral standpoint. FL Studio is, I say, still king when it comes to beat making, because I want to say their pricing model beats every doll on the market. You buy in once and that's it. I don't know how do they make money, like through kits. Do they do like different kits? What I do know that they put out a different like instrument at one point, but their pricing model is like bar none, bro. And it's like unlimited updates. And I could be wrong, but that's how I understand it. But like it's pretty. I do watch FL Studio videos. It's pretty cool. I like it. There are some things that I'm not like. It's a little different, but it's like they've gotten better. I've seen videos with guys like the different updates, and I'm like, oh wow, they can do that. Nice. Like this was like FL Studio is like I probably wouldn't record vocals in there. You know what I mean? But like FL Studio is like, yeah, I see why a lot of guys use it. It's pretty dope. And not saying that if you have, like, I used to think that if you was using FL Studio, you was trapped, like garbage, like terrible. But I was proven wrong. You know, one day, and this was years ago, and I stopped saying that. I was like, a lot of people were still talking, and still to the day, people laugh when you say FL Studio. I Nah, I can't do that. It's all about the person. You know, that same person using FL Studio can switch over to Reaper, like switch over to Audacity. You know what I'm saying? And make some dope music. It's all about the person. But from the standpoint of what you can do in FL Studio, I thought that's a little bit different. It's pretty dope in there. Not bad. It's pretty cool. Not bad. All right. Uh, Marquita is not for the culture. Wow. Okay. that was something someone said. By the way, that's I'm not gonna indulge in that. I don't know. Maybe y'all know each other. Uh, okay, let's really let's. I'm gonna go back and finish FL Studios looking like the, okay. When you say machine is not for the culture, I really don't know where you were going with that one. I must say that Personas is no longer Louisiana. They just sold out to overseas, Germany, Switzerland, etc. Okay, you going into this? I have questions about what you mentioned. Um, okay, Rob, this was an epic failure. I thought they were going to do the launch today at 12. They did. Well, technically they did. The launch happened at 12. It happened at 12 at London time, but it wasn't released. So the guys that went to the event was a part of the launch party, but we don't know. We don't have any information on this end as to what was going on. So, I mean, I would definitely say epic fail based on how it was marketed. Now, I just talked about how the marketing, uh, the whole marketing scheme was improved, but I do think that this, and I also think like you know companies they learn, they do things, you know put it out there, see how it do, see what it do, learn from your mistake, do it again, come back, improve your technique. And I just think that this is one of those things that happened. Now, this wasn't per se something that Personas really pushed because I didn't get my resources from Personas. It was in the group that someone posted. I don't know. I kind of want to just leave it there because like even on their, yeah, like on their website. Let me see. I be honest, I really didn't even look on their website. Yeah, so on their website they don't. Yeah, on their website they haven't pushed this event. This wasn't something. So that's why I was led to believe that perhaps maybe that this wasn't supposed to be like official. Like this wasn't supposed to be public, but it's on Pro Tools Expert website and Studio One website. The Studio One Expert. It's posted as a blog and it's posted on like Gear Sluts and it's posted on some other sites. But it wasn't necessarily an official type deal. You know what I'm saying? It's like one of those things like post it. Just go ahead. Just post that. And then see, just build a little buzz. Maybe that's what they were doing. Build a little buzz, see what they do with that. Yeah. It's on Eventbrite. Nothing. There's still no one is talking. I need answers. I need answers. Dang it. Why aren't y'all talking? This is crazy. The anticipation is crazy. I heard Cubase have really dope chord and melody app. Yeah, they do. I think I have it. See, I have this stuff. And I think I don't know. I don't know. That's actually something I asked for. Like, can we make beats on our phones with Studio One? No, we can't. But everyone else can. Cubase, Beatmaker 3, GarageBand, which is associated with Logic Pro, because you can go back and forth. Machine, you can create beats on your phone. Ableton Live got an app on there. Like, wait, do they? Or some type of light version. Reason, you can create a beat with them. They got several things on there. You can create a beat using who else? Let me look at my phone. Rolling. I downloaded that jab the other day. Zen Beats and BandLab. BandLab is on here, bro. And it's pretty cool. They all are unique. But guess who's not on here? Studio One. Bruh. Bruh. It's crazy. Like, I don't know, man. I feel like at some point, man, y'all got to get caught up, man, because it's like y'all way behind, bro. Like, man, thumbs up. I need thumbs up. Come on, give me some more. Give me some more thumbs up. There's a lot of y'all that's watching the stream, and I ain't got no thumbs up, man. What is going on? I just gave y'all some information that y'all cannot find anywhere. Would y'all like me to go through that list again? I can go through because it's some new people popping up. Joshua, what's up? I hope you subscribe. You seem new. What they add in the Studio One 4.6. Oh, yeah, I know making music on the computer and not using analog. I was just reading through everything. Rob, what's up, man? You not inside with the one. Rob says, "How are you not on the inside with Studio One at the minimum a beta test or a featured consultant? Beat me, man. Man, I really appreciate the way you guys think, because you would think that, right? You would think that how much I'm on here about Studio One and the tutorials and things and stuff I discovered and figured out. You would think I will be a part of the team that helps develop Studio One. No, not with Studio One. Not now, because see, that's the thing. You know, um, even though Ellip over there, he's probably a good candidate to help us move forward. But we got it on lock right here. We know what's best for the community. We know. We got it. You know. We got this. You know, we doing this is what this is what they need. Okay. All right. Let me stop. Um, because I don't want to make it seem like I'm bashing Studio One and personas. That's not what I'm doing. I just think that and maybe they just realizing it, a little shake up, we'll see. It's just, I try to make good music in Studio One, but it's also pretty cool to see and sit back and see like how things unfold and where they're going next. And you know, I respect personas a lot, which is the reason why I feel like I can talk about them at the same time. You know what I'm saying? It's like Cuzzo, mom, pop, brother, sister. Like, man, I could talk about them. That's they family. You know what I mean? I can say what I want to say, and then come back and give them a compliment. Beat you up real good and lift you back up. You know what I'm saying? That's what brothers and sisters do, right? That's what we do, right? That's how it's done. Um, Music Tron, what's up? What's up? Y'all coming in one by one, man. It's like a reunion in here. Like, man, I ain't seen y'all in forever. Nah, you ain't missing. I still got a little juice left. I'm gonna get off soon, but I still got a little juice. We just in here talking. Yeah, I appreciate the thumbs up, man. Uh I appreciate it. I gave the thumbs up for the info. Man, that's all I wanted. I appreciate that. I can go over the information again if y'all want. Eduardo, absolutely. Absolutely. This is worthy of hitting the stream. So weird. There is nothing on the internet about the new version. Take news. This is exactly my point. Exactly my point. I appreciate the Musictron. I see what you're saying. It's coming, bro. Keep grinding. I appreciate those kind words. Went to the site for an update. Right, there is no update right now. So the launch party was today, but the release might be December 10th. Is what I'm hearing. I don't quote me, but I've heard that one of my buddies was like it's December 10th, and I'm like okay, I'll take note of that. They can only ignore your influence for so long. I swear, man, I feel like that's what they're doing. It's like, yeah, man, we see that he has a major request about this feature, but we know what's best for him. Let's give him, let's give them this. Don't worry about all the other stuff you're requesting. No worries. We just gonna. It was like an opportunity for them to create a new hardware because they are a hardware company. I cried and cried and cried about integration between Studio One and Native Instrument products, right? And so they went to work because what they do best is create hardware. With all of the mixers and speakers and things like that. And it's like, dude, you got like so many versions of the same thing. It's crazy. Like 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 I said, like I mentioned earlier, when I was helping my buddies out find the best podcast gear, dude, I done found so many uh, 2x4s, 2x6s, basically two mic impre. It's like three or four versions of like what? Why is there so many versions of the same thing? Like, what is the point? It's like Personas is bored. They bored and they just come up with stuff. And they just design stuff and it just like just okay, we're gonna this is new we hey man. But then when it comes to Studio One, it's like we getting like the tail end, you know. Like I appreciate everything that they're doing, but like the MIDI is terrible. I like the fact that we got video we can, export to video now, but the video player itself, it works because before it didn't. Forever grateful. However, Simpty time code, I don't think that works very well. I don't know. I need to try this. I don't know. There's no way to like shift the video in the timeline. I do know that. There needs to be a way to shift the video. I could do it in Logic. When you put it in, I can move. Like if I don't want it to start on bar one, I can move it to start at bar two if I want to. You can't do that yet in Studio One. You just can't. But see, those are not things I'm really complaining about because I'm being very grateful for what we have. But there are some other people who's complaining they butt off. So it's like it's interesting to see. I don't know. Music trying, appreciate that though, man. Troy Law, what's up, creative checking from ATX. Did we ever get insight from personas? I watched your stream earlier, been a sub and hit the like button. I appreciate it. I appreciate the likes, all the likes. They still coming in. I appreciate it. All the man, thumbs up, right back to y'all. I appreciate it. Subscribe. You know, some of you guys been on my channel several times and you still not subscribed. Just subscribe. It's not that hard. Just hit the subscription button and just, you know, just make me a part of your community. Make me a part of you. I am a part of you. I live inside of you. You have an inner Ella. Just subscribe. Just like make it permanent. Everyone has an inner Ella. Just subscribe to the channel, man. Absolutely. Yeah, let's bond, you know. I'll sit right next to your heart. And we can be creative together. You know what I'm saying? Hey, that's how we get it. um Flintstone Productions. What I miss? Nothing. You didn't miss anything. But I appreciate you. I appreciate you chiming in. I got a question for you. Do you think the feature or workflow suggestions sometimes that help you or for the sure? Wait. I'm reading too fast. Well, I'm probably too sleepy. Do you think the features or workflow suggestions sometimes? Okay. Um, I think you're asking if I think that the features like I'm just rereading to make sure I thoroughly understand it. Oh, so the features I just read, okay. Do you think that they would okay, so like if let's see. If I was to revisit the features that I seen, um think the new features would I like the idea of the updated browser UI with the new gallery view. I think that would help. That would definitely increase the workflow, and it would make it enjoyable being in Studio One. Not that that's the reason why I'm in Studio One, because I can very well navigate around Studio One, get into my loops and effects and instruments, things like that. But with the updated UI, I think that it would definitely help. Every design sparks inspiration, so I think it would definitely help. Um, the convert instrument parts patterns, I'm not really sure. I just have to see that. Exchange interface updated. Um, that again, if that's being something that they're updating, meaning that they're putting a little bit more effort into that, and they making that more pronounced than it was before. I would suspect that this could potentially be a part of the workflow. You know, I think that might help me. But not, I don't know. It's more like, let's see what happens. Support for tied notes and patterns. I don't really use patterns like that. I guess I should. I should probably start doing, teaching on that, notes and patterns, and how to use that. Yeah, that's probably a good idea to just start doing that, because it's fairly still new. It's a dope little feature. So yeah, yeah, no problem. I can probably do some stuff, but for tied notes, um, I guess I would need to see how that works in order to be like, oh, that's what it means. You know what I mean? Improve tempo matching. That just depends. It depends on what I'm doing. Like I've gotten, because that was the intro. I mean, not the intro, but the tempo matching. Because I've been doing it manually for so long, it's like when I need to use that feat, need to use techniques to get to where I need to go. I don't I don't know if that would be. It might be helpful. I don't know. I'm not always doing tempo matching, but I am. Like I can look at the waveforms and see where the beats line up, and I'm pretty much on it. After that point. New podcast, that might be pretty cool. That might be pretty slick. New plug-in pedal board, everything, the guitar or whatever. New pedal board, Empire, updated Empire, that is, state, space, and modeling, amp, and effects. I think that there might be this can enhance. Do I need it? No, I'm fine without it. So I guess I answered your question. I'm fine without it, but it could potentially be all of the features I've, like, every time they update Studio One, like all of the features that came about, through overtime, has been a help. I've been able to my workflow definitely enhanced over time with the new features that they inserted. So I mean, I like it. Sounds good. But keep in mind, this may not even be the list. This may not even be what's going on. This may be all made up, for all we know. Studio One is the Cadillac of dolls. See, we got a community here, man. This is serious over here. We got Cadillac style people here, man. And Ken does, what's up? What's up? What's up? Please do. Absolutely. Good evening from Indianapolis, Indiana. Appreciate you, bro. No problem. I'm from Maryville, Indiana. I'm pretty sure you. I don't know if you know what that is, but that I'm I'm from Chicago, but we lived in Indiana for like 5, 6 years before we moved out here to Texas. So I'm a Indian, Indianian. I don't know. You know how they say Chicagoan um or Texan. I'm an Indian or Indianian. I don't know. How do you say that? I'm a Maryvillian. I got some of that in me. I guess I still would be from Chicago, even though I stayed in Indiana for whatever. Eduardo, weird thing is that the launch party was not announced on Persona's website or Facebook page. Facts. Flintstone. Either way, it should be dope. I do agree. They usually stream these lines. Yeah, man. That's what I thought was weird as well. Is this a hoax? You know, I'm starting to think like, was this even real? But I can't say that it was fake because personas will be in trouble with, you can't put Red Bull name on something unless they was a part of it. Let's do something different. Let's fool the people. Let's make them think that there's a 4.6 coming out, but there's really not. Because I just think it's weird that nobody's talking about it online. Like, what the hell? What type of people went to this event? Ain't no, ain't no way in this world that anybody gonna keep a secret like that. Nobody upload no pictures and no video. Come on, man. That just don't sound right to me. I don't know. Absolutely. Sways, no problem, no problem. I don't have a problem with going live and sharing. Man, I like you people. You people, you are the creative faces. You guys complete me. No problem. CJ, how often do you use the Atom Pad? Is that a setup question? Um, I really don't. I will be honest. I really don't use Atom. I don't have a reason to use it. I bought it to see what was up with it, like But I guess I would need to start doing videos on it because it is cool. Like I like it. I've used it a couple of times. Um, I just got to wrap my mind around it and start using it because I'm a machine person. I have the MK3. I have the studio. I have the MK1 version. I have all of the native instrument stuff. So it's like I don't really have the need to bang out anything on here because I'm used to doing everything on the keyboard anyway. Even before I got the machine, everything was on the keyboard. So it's like, you know, I guess I will need to do some videos on that. Okay, no problem. That's new ideas. Okay, I can say that my Akai MPK 249 work wonderfully with Bitwig, but okay with the Studio One, man. Yeah. See, Bitwig is made for beat makers. You know what I mean? So it definitely would make sense. It would make sense that your stuff works better with Bitwig versus Studio One. Studio One is Ah, they're like that needle, the needle in your butt. Like, oh, bro, stop poking me. Like, oh, dude, it's like irritating. Sometimes it's like that. You just gotta learn how to deal with it because it's like there's so much stuff in Studio One that I love. So I've kind of taught myself how to just put up with it and not worry. That's bad. No, real talk. You understand that there are a lot of intellectual property of copyright Studio wants to have and choices like the thing. Rob, I do understand that. I definitely understand that there's intellectual property, copyright, and things like that involved. That's what's up. But that didn't stop me from going live and speculating. So we here. Joshua wants y'all to know that he has a lot of tutorials on his page if y'all care to visit him. By the way, I hope you subscribe and you hit thumbs up on the video for me just putting you out there because that was free promotion, free publicity. That was slick though. That was very slick, very well played, might I say, very well played. It's Rob, you speaking as though you have knowledge about what's going on. We may need to have a conversation. Now, I do respect non-disclosure agreements because I am in a lot of them right now as we speak. I definitely respect licensing and agreements because again, I'm in a lot of those myself. Um, I am not in liberty to discuss a lot of things about some of the companies that I am associated with because of that purpose. I have not signed any disclosures with personas, so it's like everything is up for grabs. And I do understand the agreements that they have with their counterparts, and that's definitely understandable. You know what I mean? But as a YouTube content creator, I must report to the people. I must give you guys what I find. And I must say, Persona's doing a very good job in holding back whatever it is, license agreement, whatever. Um, I will be going live again once that information reveals itself as well. Right now, we are live right now, and we're just building speculations on what could possibly be. It's fun. I like talking to you guys, so it is what it is right now. Yeah. Subscription based on the sounds would be dope. Hmm. Hmm. That's a big shoe to fulfill that. Flintstone Productions. That's a big shoe there. Uh uh subscription based sounds would be dope. That's a big shoe. That means they have to um they got to keep up. The thumbs down. I have an idea who gave me thumbs down, man. That sucked. That sucked, man. It's all good. I ain't tripping. I ain't hurt my feelings. But I do hey, I'm gonna celebrate the people who rocks with me. You know what I'm saying? That's what I'm gonna focus on. The people who rocks with me, I celebrate and I salute y'all for rocking with me. The people that have different ideas and disagreements, it's all good, man. It is what it is. I definitely appreciate you sticking around and watching the video thus far. You know what I'm saying? It means a lot to me. You know, I gotta keep it moving. I can't be focused on who dislike. I've noticed that about some of my other videos. Like I'll put them out immediately you get a dislike. Like who the heck is just liking my videos? You ain't even seen the video all the way through. Well, okay, whatever. I can't focus on that. I can only focus on the positive people rocks with me. All right. So therefore we're gonna keep moving. I meant to say that you mentioned that you know a bunch of features that would make S1 better, but would they better for you, or you know for a fact it would help so many users? Um, Mr. Rob, I'm not really sure where you're going with this. It seems I don't know. When I mention features that um now the features I mentioned just like on this video, like reading down the list was with features that someone else put together that could very well be the 4.6 feature list. It could or could not be. It's like it's all speculations right now. We don't know for a fact what's going on because no one is saying anything. These are just coming from random people. Now, when I mention features that I would like to see, of course, those are features that I would like to see in Studio One based on my workflow, of course. And I feel like that they could also help other people workflow, and they very well could not help other people workflow. It just really depends on where you are in music production. That's totally a preference base. It depends on you. Like when they added VCA faders in there, that those were features that were requested by a lot of Pro Tools people. I do know that came from that community. But that VCA faders may not be something that is worth someone else workflow. So they may not use VCA faders because VCA faders is technically a way of grouping amount of such amount of channels together. But VCA faders is a little bit different from just grouping or putting things in folders because it has a different voltage type deal that it works with. VCA faders is is different. You know what I mean? But essentially, it's kind of the same, but it's still different because it still uses the grouping technique, but it's different. So those that know what VCA faders are, they use VCA faders, and those that don't, You know, everything is not for everybody. You know, it's like one of those things. And me as a music composer, because I've been doing music for so long, for so many years, and using other dolls, I try to uh, make mentions of things that definitely help me out, and you know, it kind of like helps push things forward in terms of um staying in the game is in terms of what other dolls are doing. You know what I'm saying? Like if you think of it like that, like Logic is doing this, Reason is doing this. Why can't we do this in Studio One? Stuff like that. Anyway, moving on. Third party EQ curve in mixer would be dope. Absolutely. Music Tribe, Musictron. That yeah, that would be dope. I like that. Yes, would love updated effects. Rob, you said you would like Studio One to have EQ like file filter. That would be nice. I would love to see that. Y'all saying the same thing, which means that should be a feature request. We should get that on the roll. Bitwig or Studio One? Man, that's a good question. That deserves a subject. A subject matter, a highlight moment. It's a toss up actually. For me, it's actually it just depends on the inspiration, the the mood, I guess. I like Bitwig because of the devices you can use in there, like all of the effects and things. It's just like Ableton Live. Like if you like Ableton Live, Bitwig is gonna give you that flavor. Like I like that. The Clip Lounge, I use that quite a bit, and then being able to print your music out like real quick, like it's so easy to like structure your music in there. Um, so in that terms, it's dope. But like when it comes to like composing, because I compose for film, um, and I guess that's the reason why I have several things that I use when it comes to composing to like short film or commercials, things that dealing with videos. I need to be in Studio One because Bitwig can't do video. I've, I don't know if they did an update. Maybe you could do it now, but Bitwig can't do. But if Bitwig had video support, then I would probably, you know what I'm saying. But as far as like banging out beats, doing different things like that, and then like routing, oh, Bitwig is like they got it on lock. So I really can't say. I am in Studio One more than I am in Bitwig. Absolutely, if that's what you're asking, Where are you in Dallas? I'm up the street in Austin. um, I'm North Dallas. I'm in the North Dallas area. So you will be like four, yeah, about 4 hours away or something like that. That's why I say, is this world real? That's a good question. That is a great question. And CTK Illuminati. Y'all getting into a whole other topic, but it is like we can go there, but I'm not I'm not on this channel. Hit me up on Instagram. Maybe we can, I don't know what y'all know. Revoice Pro posted a stop playing with me. Stop playing with me. Hold on. And I'm supposed to be getting Revoice and do a review on that. Man, I will stop this stream and gather my thoughts. Okay, why isn't it Revoice? Ah, Man, you got me at a pause right now because I'm trying to find anything I can find. We've been on here for 2 hours, man. But that's what's up. Y'all looking out for, brother. I appreciate the update. Um, I don't know what's going on over here. Like, I can't get it to load. Let's try that again. Let's try that again. Okay, that's definitely not the right revoice I was looking for. Wait. Um, Revoice Pro. No, wait. Hold on. I thought I had. Man, I'm trying to find their page. Anyway, I was supposed like Revoice. They dope. I like them. I I'll be doing some things in the future with them. I don't know why I'm having a hard time finding their page. Oh, okay. Anyway, let's see. I would think that I wouldn't think it would be fake. Even Bright Soul stickers on the other side. Yeah. I mean, it was just one of those things where I just had a moment that thought maybe this event was fake, but it's obviously not. Because the Eventbrite is real. You know what I'm saying? Like, this is me talking. Say go over the link list. I just went over it. I can do it again, no problem. A Studio One group irk me. They need to do it like big way example. That's one impact you can. Yeah, when you chop samples in Bitwig, the drum machine has a track for every sample automatically, no routing at all. Yeah. It's just like stuff like that is, you know, you just gotta look at what you need in a DAW. Appreciate the thumbs up. Give me some more thumbs up. I know by now that I have a new slew of people who's watching. I appreciate the thumbs up. Follow, subscribe. Subscribe. I appreciate the subscriptions and stuff like that. What's good? LL Cool. LL Cool is in the building. You know, it's like y'all coming in one by one, showing the boys some love. I appreciate it. But I can't be on here for 5 hours, y'all. I need to do these more often. I've been doing them lately because this has these updates and things had definitely sparked interest. Flintstone says it would be cool if they bought Impact and Sample One together instead of being separate or launching the plugins you would want to use together. You make a valid statement. I would have to agree. I think this deserves a little spotlight. Impact and Sample One needs to join forces in order to create a powerful sampler that just makes better sense that they both are combined. That makes sense. That makes a lot of sense. But I'm just thinking, the sample one by itself for those people who don't necessarily need Impact. I don't know. That's one of those things we have to go to the drawing board. I see where you're going with that, but I don't know if that is necessarily a good idea. I'm just thinking of some things. Because a sampler is usually things that you can do in a sampler from the things you can do in a. It makes sense though. Like I totally get it and I respect it. I really, but I think that could be a little touchy because it's like the sampler having full-fledged controls and things that you need to do in the sampler on its own versus Impact. I do feel like Impact is lacking sampler features. I do feel that though. Yeah. Anyway, to each his own, Sample One is struggling, then needs something that has the ability to chop with it. Right. Well, see, sampler, I like sampler because I'm able to pull up sampler like what I use it for mostly. I I don't use it to necessarily chop in it. If that's what I'm not using it for that purpose. But I see what you're saying, like to combine forces with those two, definitely. I use it to play 808s, like bass lines, whatever. If I have like files I want to play, and I pull up in sampler. Um, and I don't necessarily need like to bang it out on the pads and chop stuff per se. If I do it like that, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, again, that's just one of those like I don't know, but it makes sense at the same time. It's like you know, Big Wig sampler got Ableton Live. Oh yeah, oh yeah, I do know. I use Bitwig, so I do know. I do know exactly what you mean. I do know that. But I need to look at this cause my man got me excited. Like, okay, man, I can't. Come on, man, recognize my face so we can look for this video. Okay, revoice. I think I got y'all. Oh man, I've seen this picture. Whoa. Well, okay. The part where I read y'all. Okay, let's go. The part about the new pedal board that's in this picture, bro. So maybe this list is on point. I don't know if y'all can. I'm so wrong for showing y'all this because I'm pretty sure y'all can't see this. But as you can see in Studio One, what is that up there at the top of Studio One? Bro, those are the pedal boards. I'm being super nosy now, bro. Dude, okay. All right, okay. See, they're giving us little pieces and bits. And that's the only picture. That's the only picture. But okay. All right, all right, all right. Okay, I'm all right. All right. For the last time, I'm gonna read off the list. Whoever gave me thumbs down, it's all good. I'm gonna just keep it positive. All right. So for the 4.6, new feature will be updated browser UI with the new gallery view. Right. I'm not sure what that is, but we are getting a new update as far as how to browse and browsing system. I'm hoping that would be cool. The next one is can now convert instrument parts to patterns. I'm gonna leave that to y'all to figure that out. I thought we can always do that. Appreciate the thumbs up. Subscribe. Bring that subscription number. I appreciate it. The third one is Personas Exchange interface updated. Any of you guys use Exchange? I use it a couple times. This is all inside of Studio One, which makes Studio One pretty cool because you can exchange like MIDI files, wave loops, um, presets inside of Exchange, and you can download them and you can upload your packs, and then it's pretty cool. It's like a little community there. So they updating that. They making it more pronounced. That would be pretty cool to see. The next one is support for tied notes and patterns. I'm not true about. I'm not sure if any of this is true or false, but it was pretty cool to see just now a picture about the pedal boards on top, sitting on top in Studio One. I couldn't really define if it was a plug-in, like a page, or if it was actually Studio One Man, that's sick. That's just crazy. That would make 4.6 huge, like worth it. And it makes sense because the guy had a guitar demonstrating. Anyway, so improved tempo matching. So any of you guys that like, I'm guessing, I could be wrong. If you bringing in a track, you bringing in something like samples or whatever. Studio One, it's improved, like tempo mapping. You could, I was doing that anyway in Studio One, but it's improved. I always felt like Logic Pro tempo mapping was totally better. It's superior. It's like perfect. Studio One is like look clunky. It's like yeah, but they're improving that, which is cool. New podcast template macro page. New podcast production template macro page. So there's a macro page designated for new podcast, a new podcast production template, which makes me think that that's not the only thing, not the only page or template that they're adding, but this one's probably like the forefront, I guess. The next one is new plugin pedal boards, what we just talked about. Updated Empire, which is they have their own amps in there. If you guys even know that their amps called Empire in there, or Empire, I don't know. But it's being updated to match with the pedal board, I'm guessing. You know, you gotta have dope amps to match the new pedal board, the new pedal board plugin. And then state space modeling amp and effects. Right? Which is my idea as to like what I think that is just like if you guys are familiar with Native Instruments guitar effects, it's going to be similar to that, or it's going to be similar to Thor, that comes in with the Slate bundle. So that's my idea of how that's gonna go. And then the last one is dynamic moving image as opposed to snapshots. My assumption is they're talking about like plugins. You know how you drag and drop your plugins over? Well, to me, it's always been a thing where it's super easier to see what plugins, effect, or instrument that you're pulling over instead of like squinching your eyes to read the words. It's so much better having thumbnails where you can see pictures. I think, oh, okay, so that's my machine plugin. I need to, okay, that's my Omnisphere plugin. I can just drag, drop that over. Because right now, it's everything is snapshot based right now. You have to actually pull up the actual plugin and then go and make a snapshot of it, and then it'll save in as thumbnail into your plugin area. You know what this post is saying is dynamic moving image. I'm thinking that means it's gonna dynamically pull the image and use as a thumbnail, so all your third party plugins will have an image attached to it without you needing to do the thumbnail thing. And then it said load your own IRs. I don't know what that necessarily means, but I'm thinking that means you can put in your own thumbnails. So I don't know. Now, how true this list is, I don't know. I cannot say that these are facts, if it's true or false, but it is dang on sure exciting to see some sort of list. And this was derived by two different people. Like two different people has posted these, and the list is consistent. And it could have been somebody who copied and pasted or whatever. I don't know, but I thought it was pretty cool that we got somewhere. You know what I mean? Like there's something that I have. Oh man, and I need some thumbs up for it. Like y'all being like stingy on the thumbs. Thumbs up. Give me some thumbs up. But anyway, we let's see. I have so much analog and physical stuff back in the day. I don't need no physical mixer board. If I need a 100 track, just add them in the DAW. Savings doesn't exactly. Big ups to the electrical world, the digital, yeah. Because now yeah, that's what's up. Hen J, Impact XT still have a painting bug in it. Hopefully they'll fix that. A painting bug. Hmm. Does Studio One have layer editing? Layer editing. When you say layer editing, what do you? Oh, you mean like takes? If you mean takes, then yeah. Like if I was to record something and re-record over and over and over, and there's like several takes of that section that I recorded, and I can go in. Yeah, there's like a little like drop down, like the far left, right up under the actual region in the range window. You can click on that. It's like a little squiggly line or whatever. It's real small, like a little square button. And it expands all your takes, and you can go in and select and do like your editing. If that's what you're talking about. I'm not sure. When will Personas 4.6 release? I don't know. I heard through the grapevine December 10th. Is Revoice something like Melodyne and Autotune? Yes, it is. It's supposed to be that, and it's supposed to be a little bit more like, because Revoice, what it does is um it make melodies for you. Like you can have a group of people singing, like it helps create that. Yeah, you make it, yeah, make it sound fuller. On top of that, you can tune your vocal and things like that. And it works. uh it's very solid with Studio One. So I'm looking to get into that. See, how creative I can be with that. Absolutely. Say layer editing in a bit where you can have MIDI on top of the wave to match notes. MIDI on top of the wave. Oh, you can do that in Studio One. Um, MIDI on top. Okay, so I'm trying to see if I'm reading this correctly. Oh, you mean like, wait, let's clarify what you're talking about. You want to know if there's layer editing in Studio One or in Bitwig. I'm guessing you're talking about Studio One, but um you're saying that I don't know what it, like the two tracks, the two different tracks. I'm trying to remember in Bitwig like how that works. Well, if I ever encounter that impact or pattern mode needs a proper delay offset and pattern mode should not work with the groove template. That's a fair statement, Laura Gabriels. That's fair. Well, in Melodyne, it depends on it depends on what version you have. Because if you have the standard version, you're not going to be able to layer and do anything. So you need the editor or the studio to do any type of layering. Um, I think I know what you're saying, Yashua. I was just trying to clarify what you were getting at because you had a question. I was trying to see if I can help you, but um, layer editing. I know in Studio One because that's at least how I interpret your question. You was asking if Studio One can do that, and when you mentioned two different tracks, no, it's in one track. You can do layer editing in one track. So when you hit that button, all your layers will pop. It would drop down. So I could record 5 times, even MIDI and is the same for both. As long as you have layering selected, what is it? Overdub. No, it's something on the bottom left. You got to hit one of those gear icons, and it's like I think it's called takes. So you can record takes, and it'll record over and over. And once you drop down, you can select and edit your layers and say which one you want to comp. You comp the one, close it up. It's exactly how you want it. You can do that in Studio One. And then Big Wig, I don't know. I do know like even if you bounce down a track like with MIDI, you can bounce down audio and still have the MIDI information inside that audio, which is dope. I do that sometimes as well. It's like stuff like that I just mentioned, which makes Studio One like Studio One's, But I digress. I'm gonna get off here. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I know about the layer recording takes in Studio One and Bitwig. It's simple, but it's dope. Cool. That's what's up. That's what's up, man. In browsing, when searching for sample with the search tab, you can send samples directly to Studio One. Yeah, absolutely. I used to do that all the time. Actually, just send it to sample one. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. I appreciate you guys. You guys were amazing. Man, this I'm super grateful. Thanks for all the thumbs up. Even a thumbs down. You guys were amazing as well. Anyway, remember, music is art. You the artist. Paint your picture. Stay creative without rules. Let's get out of here.